Hi, I'm Congressman Scott Perry. At the beginning of each week that Congress is in session, I send out a brief update about the bills of the House of Representatives likely will consider. The bills this week are as follows. S994, the Digital Accountability and Transparency Act, which requires standardized reporting of federal spending to be posted to a single website, allowing citizens to track spending in their communities and agencies to more easily identify improper payments, waste, fraud, and abuse. H.R. 4192, an act to clarify District of Columbia building height rules regarding human occupancy of penthouses above the top story of the building. H.R. 4194, the Government Reports Elimination Act, which will eliminate the requirement to prepare 85 outdated or duplicate reports. H.R. 298, which directs the Secretary of the Interior to evaluate the significance of the Mill Springs battlefield in Kentucky and the suitability of its inclusion in the National Park System. H.R. 4032, the North Texas Invasive Species Barrier Act of 2014. This bill will exempt the North Texas Municipal Water District from prosecution under the Lacey Act for transferring water containing invasive species from Oklahoma to Texas. H.R. 3110, the Hoona Tlingit Traditional Gull Egg Use Act, which will allow members of the Hoona Tlingit Indian Association to collect the eggs of the Glaucous wings gulls up to 2 times a year within the Glacier Bay National Park. H.R. 930, which authorizes the Secretary of the Interior to conduct a special resource study of the archaeological site of the New Philadelphia Town Site in Illinois. H.R. 4120, which amends the National Law Enforcement Museum Act to extend the termination date by 3 years. H.R. 1501, the Prison Ship Martyrs Monument Preservation Act, which directs the Secretary of the Interior to study the suitability of designating the Prison Ship Martyrs Monument located in Brooklyn, New York, as a unit of the National Park System. H.R. 627, the National Park Service 100th Anniversary Commemorative Coin Act, which directs the Secretary of the Treasury to mint commemorative coins in honor of the National Park Service's centennial in 2016 and to donate the surcharges received from the sale of the coins to the National Park Foundation. H.R. 4167, the Restoring Proven Financing for American Employers Act, which prohibits the Volcker Rule from being construed to require divestiture of security or loan obligations issued before January 31st, 2014. H.R. 4414, the Expatriate Health Coverage Clarification Act of 2014, which will exempt expatriate health plans from minimum coverage requirements under the President's health care law. H.R. 4486, the Military Construction and Veterans Affairs and Related Agencies Appropriations Act of 2015, which will fund military construction, veterans programs, and related agencies through September 30th, 2015. And finally, H.R. 4487, the Legislative Branch Appropriations Act of 2015, which will fund the Congress and related agencies through September 30th, 2015. As always, if you have any questions or if I may be of assistance to you or your family in any way, please contact me at perry.house.gov. That's perry.house.gov. Again, this is Scott Perry, and I hope you have a fantastic week.